I've had a little bit more time to read lately. And I'm not just reading, but I'm constantly thinking about what I'm reading. I read a great article in the Wall Street Journal this past weekend about the love and hate relationship of being an entrepreneur. And they interviewed really heavy hitter entrepreneurs from New Belgium Brewing, the CEO of Calendly, the CEO of LinkedIn, and many other companies. It's a great article, and I'll try to provide the link below. But here's the point behind it. It really pointed out some of the things that are so awesome about being an entrepreneur. The love part is huge. Some of the things that they talked about was charting your own path, being the first to be somewhere, really having the freedom to go anywhere, the freedom to create a culture about your brand, a culture about your product, a culture about your people, and really developing something bigger than yourself, your impact being something so much bigger, being able to really help so many more people. I mean, the list was so long on the loves, obviously, but I think it was interesting to ask the question about what they didn't like. One of the first answers was really interesting, and that is, the how you build something with a team of people, and as you build it, there's this mentality or feeling that everybody's friends and everybody's the same. But then one day, as the CEO pointed out, she was the boss and she had to point out things that weren't all great. It wasn't all perfect. And it affected the dynamic of friendship. It affected the dynamic of her feeling like she was one of the people. Almost a feeling of lonely, I think is the word that she used. Very interesting dynamic. Another one said, I love the company that I've built. I love what we're doing, but I feel like it's how and what I'm known for. And I want more out of my life. I want people to understand who I am as a person, not just who I am as a CEO of a company. And some of the other challenges were just really interesting in general. I think loyalty is something that's going to be interesting as we look at the next chapter of challenging months that we've all been through. CEOs, entrepreneurs, business owners have had 2 or 3 of the most challenging months in their business history. And coming out of that, what does that look like? Do the people that work with you, for you, by your side, feel the same thing you do? One of the entrepreneurs said he feels like he goes to bed every night with the weight of his entire team on his shoulders because he's really building something that's for them. Another person said that the 6 inches drilled down into the bottom of their brain is their business, and everything revolves around that. And they try to get out of it, but sometimes that's part of the thing that they struggle with. I just think that the easy parts of being an entrepreneur, some of the things that you get all over the internet today, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on even TikTok, you're getting stuff out there that says everyone should be an entrepreneur. You know what they forget when they tell you to be an entrepreneur? They forget the battles. They forget the actual challenges. They forget the journey, because you don't just wake up one day and become an entrepreneur, right? You earn it, and you earn it every day, even after you become the CEO at LinkedIn or the CEO at New Belgium Brewing or whatever the company is the Wall Street Journal was highlighting. I found it to be intriguing. I'd love to hear what you love most about being an entrepreneur, and maybe what your biggest challenge or something that you hate. And I hate negativity, and I hate the words that are strong like that. But some days as an entrepreneur, if you don't hate something about the day, you're probably not an entrepreneur. So I love what I do. I love our company. I love what we're building. And I also love the people we're doing it for. And the challenges and the fact that I can help come up with those solutions are exactly what drives me to do it over and over and over again every day. So thanks for joining me. Share with me your thoughts. I'm really interested. I'm Scott Danner with Freedom Street Partners.